She's sugary, she's spice. She is everything plus nice. Take her one-on-one class and she provides the best advice. She'll take you down to the trenches, but only to lead a new way. Only for the sake of you and your legacy to establish a new day. Let's give a warm welcome to the Chief Reprimander and the Supreme Hugger, G. Smith.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Inner Chi Show. I am your host, Chi Smith. Listen, I know y'all like, wait a minute, I did not see any type of announcements, like nothing was scheduled, okay, on these platforms. Yeah, it's been that kind of day, but not only that, y'all, the download tonight. So please, like, do not, if you can, just keep it on Audible tonight and just listen while you cooking dinner, helping the kids with the homework, driving in your car, whatever you got going on. Because when I tell you the download tonight is like messing me up right now, which is why I couldn't even pre-schedule tonight's show with you guys. I couldn't even let you know that a broadcast was happening. Like, I wasn't even for sure if the broadcast was even going to go down tonight, real talk. You know what I mean? Like, this is authentic, real Chi. I'm always authentic with you guys, but I also know that I'm always bringing tools and resources to you guys. And I really do pray that those of you who tune in every Tuesday night, that you're getting something. Like, I'm not just here just to be playing around. Like, yo, it's real information that is being brought to you to help change your life, to help heal you and heal you for a lifetime, not just for the moment, but for a lifetime. Bringing the right resources, giving you the right tools for free so that you can go and maximize your life. As you know, those of you who tune in every week, guys, we get it for us first because we got to work on us. We got to work on self. We got to get knowledge of self. We got to work on us. And then once you master that skill, then you give it to somebody else. Because why? You're going to gain that divine confidence to share with somebody else. And then what? Once they get it, then they're going to give it to other people. When I tell you the divine download tonight, I don't know who this is for. So please like and share. Let us know where you are even tuning in from. Let us know where you're tuning in from, because we are coast to coast. I'm constantly getting DMs. I'm constantly getting emails. And I want to say thank you. We appreciate you because, guys, this thing is global. This ain't just about Chi. This is divine. This is global. I know y'all hear a lot of stuff. You've been hearing it for a lot of years. And, it's been mundane and kind of wrapped up in, certain sectors and segments and categories or whatever. But I'm telling you, tonight we are going to talk about reconciliation. That's right, reconciliation. So get your pen, your pencils, because as you guys know, we remember a lot more when we write things down. When we write things down, we remember them because it's visual. And research shows when you see things, it gives you a photographic memory, a picture perfect memory, and you store it in your subconscious, in your limbic area, which is your library of your brain. We're not going to go all into it, but that's just a little tidbit for you guys. Tonight, we are talking about reconciliation. Why are we talking about reconciliation? Because many of us need to go and reconcile some relationships. Now, not all relationships need to be reconciled. Let me be clear. Not all relationships need to be reconciled. What relationships you talking about, Chi? I'm talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about business partner relationships. I'm talking about parent-to-child relationships. I'm talking about just family relationships, period, family member relationships, co-worker relationships, ex-employees relationships. Every relationship does not need to be repaired. But however, there are some of you that are tuning in tonight that you have been feeling something bubbling up in you. Because if it's bubbling up in me, I know it's bubbling up in you. That you got to go and reconcile. And guess what? Fortunately and or unfortunately, unbeknownst to you, you have been the chosen one to go and do the reconciliation. Chi, I didn't tune in for this tonight. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. That relationship, whomever that is, I'm not sure, but it's about reconciliation. Even if you need to jump off this broadcast right now and go dial that person's phone and be like, yo, what you got going on for the remainder of the weekend or the weekend? I need to holler at you. We need to have some one-on-one time if you got some time. If you got some time. This is the Inner Chi Show, guys. We are transparent. There is no judgment. We love everybody, and we are here to set everybody free if you want to be free. There lies the question. Y'all like my little brooch today? Yes. Match earrings. Welcome to the Inner Chi Show. I am your host, Chi Smith, and you just tuned in to a wonderful broadcast tonight as it relates to the word reconciliation. Now, what is reconciliation, Chi? What is it? Reconcile. What is that? Many of you know. Many of you don't know. Many of you know what it is, and you just refuse to kind of, operate in that capacity. Something tonight is telling me to tell you to go and reconcile that relationship. Let's talk about reconciliation. What is it? Restoring. Now, definition, by definition, it mainly speaks about restoring a friendship, restoring, reuniting, right? Adjusting, balancing, resolving a relationship, bringing to a union or a reunion, if you will. Why are we talking about reconciliation tonight? Let me tell you something. I love my parents. My parents are the bomb. I don't know about yours, but my parents are the bomb. And I really hope you say the same thing. Now, listen, everybody have not had a silver spoon in their mouth. Everything has not been perfect. Let's be clear, as a parent or a child. But if you have a parent that's still living today, cherish that parent. Because this might be the opportunity and the season for you to reconcile with your parent, whether that father or that mother comes to you first. See, again, I'm not sure why you tuned in tonight, but I'm here to deliver a message. Every week, that's really what I'm here to do, is to deliver a message. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Some of us need to reconcile some relationships with our parents, and some of you parents need to go and reconcile some relationships with your children. When was the last time they even heard from you? When was the last time you told them you loved them? When was the last time you held their hand and squeezed them real tight? When was the last time you looked them dead in their eyes? We're talking about reuniting, reconciliation, restoration, reconciling, restoring relationships, restoring friendships that never should have went down the drain in the first place. And or you are at a place of healing, you have healed, so now you're able to address that individual. Now, I mentioned to you a few moments ago, I love my parents. Let me tell you something. I got some OG parents. Y'all probably like, I knew it was a little edginess and a little spice to cheat. I got a little edge to me. That's okay. It's a godly edge. But let me tell you something. Me and my pops, that dude's solid. And when I tell you spending time with the elders will bring forth clarity, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which I say every week on here at the Inner Chi Show, because that's what it's all about. See, you have to talk to somebody to get some information. Why not talk to the elders? Why not talk to your parents if they're still living? Why not talk to that auntie, that uncle if they're still living? See, it's about community too. We are in a season where we're building back community. And y'all, we're just talking tonight. Can we be family? Can you type in the comment section, family? Just let me know. It's family night tonight. I don't have a special guest. I'm not here to wow y'all. I'm here to just deliver a message about reconciliation. And sometimes we get reconciliation and forgiveness a little confused. But can you put in a comment section, pound family? Just put pound family. And if there is a family member that you feel that probably needs to hear this message on tonight, like and share this with them. Now, we're going to talk about 3 characteristics in particular about reconciliation. But again, let's talk about reconciliation means restoration, restoring a relationship. By definition, it speaks about restoration of a friendship. But how many of us really know that we need to be restoring some family relationships? Now, if you heard me at the very beginning of the show, not every relationship needs to be restored. Not every relationship needs to be reconciled. Not every relationship needs to have a reunion. If it's dead, it's dead. I get it. I get it. If it's buried and no more, I get it. I got it. But there are some relationships that's kind of lingering around, and you feeling some type of way and the other person feeling some type of way, and nobody's made the first step, but there needs to be a first step somewhere, somehow. Reconciliation, restoration, reunion. Reconciliation versus forgiveness. Reconciliation focuses on the relationship. Reconciliation focuses on the relationship. What relationship are you looking to resolve, repair, restore? It's the big picture. Reconciliation is the big picture. Forgiveness, though, focuses on the offense, the event that took place. It focuses on the offense. Reconciliation focuses on the total relationship as a whole, the person as a whole. Forgiveness only focuses on that particular event that took place within that whole person. All right, another definition: reconciliation versus forgiveness. Reconciliation requires at least 2 people. You cannot reconcile if you don't have two folks, 2 people. I put people and folks together and said folks. Reconciliation requires, you cannot reconcile if you don't have that conversation and agreement with the person. Okay? You got to have 2 people. So reconciliation focuses on the relationship, and it requires at least 2 people to reconcile. Otherwise, it's just purely forgiveness. Now, forgiveness requires only 1 person. What we just said. Forgiveness focuses on that event, the offense, and forgiveness only requires 1 person. So let's say if there was a particular offense that took place, an event, an incident that took place, and that person you've lost contact with, you've never heard from them again, you don't know anything about where they are today. If you can find it in your heart to forgive the individual and the offense, or forgive the event, the offense that took place, that's forgiveness. You can move on. But if you're looking for a true reconciliation, to walk hand in hand in agreement with that person, meaning I want more out this relationship moving forward, then that's when reconciliation comes into play, and there's got to be an agreement. You cannot reconcile unless there is an agreement with both parties that we are able to move forward from what took place, that event. Y'all got it? Reconciliation versus forgiveness. I'm going to give it to you again. Reconciliation focuses on the relationship of the whole person, daughter, son, uncle, father, mother. Forgiveness focuses on the event, the offense, the event that took place with uncle, cousin, brother, mother, father, grandparent. Okay? Let me give you an example. If I have an older brother, if I grew up with an older brother, we was outside and playing around. Y'all know back in the day, a lot of stuff went on back in the day. But anyway, let's say that there was like a toy of some sort and my brother hit me in the knee with the toy. And maybe it made a big scar on my knee, right? Now, my brother is older. So then my brother graduated from high school, went off to the military. I didn't see them no more. But I've gotten older. My knee has healed. I've moved on from that event. That happened when I was 7 years younger. That's forgiveness. I've forgiven you, brother. I've moved on. There's nothing to really reconcile. I've forgiven the offense. That only took me, one person, did not involve my brother. Okay? But if there was something that, and this is the extreme, my brother and I ride in the car, my brother's driving, and my brother's driving reckless, and we have another younger sibling in the back seat. And then because my brother wants to play around, my older brother wants to play around, he hit a tree. Ejected our younger sibling out the window. That younger sibling didn't make it. Now, guys, I know this is going to the extreme, so please grant me grace, but I want to make it vivid and I want to make it clear. Now, the family is disoriented. The older brother goes off, live with some grandparents or whatever. I don't know, right? I'm still at home with mom and dad being raised, whatever. Whatever. I don't see my brother for about 5 to 10 years. Well, we were both together when this happened. It was never discussed and talked about. I felt some type of way towards that person, to my brother. My brother may have felt some type of way toward, but we end up having to come together as an agreement that I no longer fault you, my brother no longer faults me, or whatever. That's what we call reconciliation, where it requires two people to come together with an agreement that not only do we forgive one another, but we're willing to move forward with life in the lights of forgiveness and walking in love and in truth, and then we would never shake the finger at each other and say, you. Does that make sense? I know that was like real plain, but I just want to share that. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Now, the thing about reconciliation is it deals with the heart. It deals with your heart. We like to call it the heart test. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So think about it. When you're around that particular family member that you probably need to create reconciliation with, and they do something and it triggers you and you just fly off at the mouth and you say some hurtful things, that's a testament of what's really still going on in your heart. So maybe at that moment you failed the heart test. Because what's in you going to come out. If you still hurt, hurt is going to come out. If you're still angry, anger is going to come out. If you're still bitter about whatever because you harbored those feelings, it's going to come out. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Because see, what's really in here is the truth. When you express love to somebody, that's really how you feel about them. I love you. I love you. You're so sweet. You're so kind. You're amazing. You just, that's because you really feel that thing in here. That's what's in your heart. That's how you really feel. Oh, but it can go to the other extreme. It can go to the other side of the spectrum. So we call it the heart test. And listen, do the heart test on you. Play these scenario games with yourself. Hey, if I ran into so-and-so at the grocery store, or so-and-so come to the next function because we still in spring season, but we're getting ready to go into the summer season. Schools are about to, get ready to close here in the next 60, 45, 30, 45 to 60 days. Maybe some family events that's about to take place. Cousin so-and-so, mama may be coming. Daddy, you ain't seen daddy in 5 years. He might be popping up on the scene. Brother so-and-so. Play Play a little game with yourself. Hey, if they show up, how will I really feel? Will I say anything? Will I stay in my little corner? Am I going to just stay out the way? Am I going to ghost them? Am I going to ghost them the whole event? Come on, y'all. We talking about reconciliation. I got some amazing parents. And I keep saying, you like, Chi, why do you keep saying you got some amazing parents? Because I do. Because not everybody I can identify with those who have not always, did not grow with a silver spoon, as we say, the old folks say, of a certain age group says. And then I've had my good days. I've had some magnificent days with my parents. And I've had some family challenges, as many of you. And some of those challenges may have caused us to distance ourselves and disconnect ourselves. But I love my parents because they the bomb. Because even in spite of all of whatever challenges, seen and unseen, spoken and unspoken, there was love there. And the great thing about my parents is they did the work. They did the work. So that made the reconciliation process easy. See, we want forgiveness and or reconciliation, but nobody's done the work. We trying to reconcile and we ain't even healed yet. You just want to sweep it on the rug because if you died today, you want to make sure you go to. But you haven't done the real work as a parent or a child, as a family member, period. The heart test. Where's your heart? Where's your heart? My parents be dropping them gems. They drop gems. I love the seasoned and the mature. I do. I love y'all. And we got to do better with that. We got to learn from you guys. But we also need the seasoned and the mature adults to just share. You never know. You never know who's going to pick it up. You never know what seeds you're going to sow. You never know what ground it's going to, what soil it's going to fall into that day. You never know. So, okay. Y'all like, Chi, keep it moving. Keep it moving. If you just tuned in, welcome to the Inner Chi Show. I'm your host, Chi Smith. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Grab your pen and paper. Tonight, we're talking about reconciliation. Yes, restoration, reunion, reconciling. With some relationships, parent to child, family member to family member, friend to friend, coworker to coworker. And not all relationships need to be restored, might I add. So just three characteristics of having a heart of reconciliation. First is forgiveness. We talked about forgiveness. We said forgiveness focuses on the offense, right? Not necessarily the whole person, but just that event at that time that brought about a disconnection. Forgiveness requires only one person, doesn't need necessarily two people. Reconciliation needs two people, though. It requires two people if you're looking to reconcile. But forgiveness, do you choose to release any of your personal rights and allow yourself to be empowered to forgive? Do you choose to release any personal rights? I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forgive what they did to me. Are you willing to release that pain? Are you willing to release that anger? Are you willing to release that frustration? Are you willing to release that disappointment? I know they disappointed you. I know they upset you. I know they hurt you. But you got to release it, or else you are going to stay bound. You are not going to be able to seek freedom. You got to release it. You got to release it. Or you are going to forever be bound and shackled by that offense, that particular event. But you don't know what they did. I understand, and I know. I've been through too, but I had to release it. You got to release it so that you can seek freedom. You got to know that they're going to be dealt with and taken care of. But you got to be able to move forward. Life is looking great for you. Your future is bright. Don't allow that offense, that event, to keep you captive for the rest of your life. You mean to tell me you are not willing to see what the rest of life can look like because you are holding on to that offense because it hurts so bad? I know it hurts because it hurt me too. I know you're mad. I was mad too. I know you don't want to talk to them. I ain't want to talk to them either. But you got to find it within yourself to release that thing. Because see, when you choose to release it, you're choosing to walk in freedom. You're saying, I'm not going to allow that person or that offense or that event to keep me from enjoying abundant life. That's what you got to say. Some of you can't move forward in your personal lives because of what you're refusing to release. Some of you can't move forward in your business endeavors because of what you are choosing not to release. This is why I cancel. I am a counselor. I'm not just on here to entertain y'all every week. I'm here to drop gems, bring you tools, resources, but also let you know this is where the real work comes in. I get down and dirty with my clients. We work through things. We create the right methodologies and strategies for healing. This is my passion. This is what I am here to do, to help people like you that are dealing with forgiveness and reconciliation at this season, at this moment, in this hour, because of where your heart is. Your heart. See, I told y'all I come from a family of healthcare professionals, and I have a particular family member who works at a heart hospital. And there's many procedures that they do, but one thing is for sure, they understand what is the current condition of the heart, because if the heart is under a certain type of condition, baby, you cannot perform any type of procedure. Ooh, did y'all just hear what I just said? You cannot perform any type of procedure because of the current condition of your heart. Baby, you got to understand, where is your heart today? Where is your heart? What condition is your heart in today? Because that will let you know if you need more time or if you're ready to start the procedure process, baby. Number 2, the characteristics of a heart of reconciliation: communication. See, once you understand the condition of that heart, to let you know if you're ready for the next step of that procedure process, you got to be able to know that you can effectively communicate to the listener, right? We talked about that a few weeks ago, about some of the barriers of an active listener. See, this is why you got to tune in every week at the Inner Chi Show. See, it is about education. See, we bring up things every week that's affiliated with previous weeks. Baby, this you are learning. You are gaining knowledge, wisdom, clarity, understanding. Come on. You got to know, based off your current heart condition, are you ready to effectively communicate create an atmosphere of an active listener due to the words that's getting ready to come out your mouth? Are you at a place to really know and understand that what you are about to share, that the receiver will hear what? Your heart. What if I told you this thing is a heart thing? What if I told you this thing was a heart thing? If your heart stopped beating tonight, what's going to happen? Ain't no more. I got a family member who say that. Ain't no more. You done. You done. So wouldn't you want to effectively, carefully, prayerfully make sure your heart's condition is in the best tip-top shape in order for you to effectively reconcile some of these relationships? Communication means, are you ready to set aside quality time to share your heart and have a personal interaction? Please like and share. This is good tonight. We're talking about reconciliation. This is reconciliation. Yes, Sister Jacqueline. All right now. Yes. Listen. We got to understand some things. Everything is not surface. We're not going to be able to always see it with our naked, natural, carnal eye. We got to go deeper. What is your heart condition? To be able to forgive, choose to release that personal offense so that you can be empowered to forgive, number one. Number two, communicate. Be able to effectively set aside some quality time to share your heart so that you can have a personal interaction. And number three, y'all, commit to that. See, that family member that works at the heart hospital, those who go under the proper procedure of getting a new heart or a pacemaker or whatever they're going to get, once they go into that operating room, when you committed, once you go into the operating room, you're committed. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no coming about your clothes. Ain't no more where is so-and-so? Get my shoes, grab my hat. I'm finna go. Once you go into that operating room, you have now committed to what's about to take place. And then whatever is inserted within you to create a much more healthier heart condition and lifestyle, you got to commit to that thing until whatever. It's like a contract. It's like your telephone contract with your mobile service. Baby, you can't upgrade until your 24 months is up. Oh. Are y'all picking out what I'm dropping? I told you, I did not even have an opportunity to properly broadcast this today because it was so good. I was just messed up. The characteristics of a heart of reconciliation: forgiveness, communication, and commitment. Commitment means to set aside my personal hurt for the sake of the relationship. With that family member, that child, that coworker, that friend. that business partner. We talking about reconciliation, restoring, restoration, reuniting, a reunion. I keep talking about my parents. I had a conversation with my pops today. Love that dude. He's amazing. That dude dropped some gems on me today. He always does. Maybe we'll have him on the show to drop some gems for you guys. And there was one part of the conversation that messed me up. I had to write it down. I had to write it down, y'all. He said, if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Now you say, she hadn't heard that before. That's just the old cliche. But the next word is what messed me up. The next phrase that he was saying messed me up. My pop said, if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Because there are certain keys to every door. I'm getting hot right now. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. If you know that it's not reconciliation time, don't open that door. Just because you want to, you got to make sure that you pray, meditate, assess, evaluate. Is this the right time to speak about forgiveness, communicate effectively, and be able to commit to this process of moving forward with this relationship, with this friendship, with this partnership? He said, if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Every key doesn't open every door. Some of us trying to open all the doors with one key. Now, aren't all of your relationships with people different? Well, why would you try to open all these different relationships with people with just one key? Aren't these people different? Well, their personalized key is different. And how you connect with them is going to be different. How you reconcile is going to be different. How you reconcile with your child is not how you're going to reconcile with that business partner. How you reconcile with that family member is not how you're going to reconcile with that person of a 20-year relationship, friendship. Excuse me. We're talking about reconciliation, guys. You got to understand your keys and what door will open based off the keys you have. Every key is not going to open every door. And I'll even add this and say, shoot, do some of the doors need to be open right now? Do some of the doors need to be opened up right now? See, this information you're getting right now might be for you to go and pray on and to meditate and to assess and to evaluate over and really seek within to see if it's time. See, it's not that the doors aren't meant to be open, but maybe not right now. Maybe the doors aren't meant to be open today. They're meant to be open, but not today. Why? Because there's a such thing called seasons. See, even our agricultural friends, those who tune in, because I do have some farmers, and blessings to each and every one of you and your crop. Yes, in this season, even a farmer, even an agricultural worker understands that you can plant you can plant different seeds at the same time, but they still have their own individual time of plucking and or harvesting. You may have planted different seeds at the same time, but each of them has a different time in which they are going to harvest. You may get a quick harvest in the summer. It may be until fall, autumn or fall. It might be spring. Hey, something happened, some crazy weather, and you had to replant, or you just had to, move around the soil, make sure and pull this out the way, get them weeds out the way, wheat versus tear, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying? And then wait for the spring for it to really blossom. I didn't get on here for all this tonight. Or did I? I don't know. But this is a season for reconciliation. And understand that reconciliation focuses on the relationship, and it involves two people. And forgiveness, on the other hand, only focuses on the offense, the event, and it only requires one person. I really pray you guys were blessed on tonight. Sister Jacqueline says, set aside of my personal hurt. Yes. So good. Sometimes I have to do this all day, every day, and that's okay. We know where to trust and to whom to put the trust. Lean not to your own understanding in all thy ways. And you covered. We have to evaluate daily. I have to evaluate daily. This right here blessed me. I was messed up. I told you I couldn't even give y'all a warning that the show, some of y'all was like, is the show happening tonight? I don't even know. Some of y'all done chimed in and chimed out. Some of y'all done jumped back in and jumped back out because you had no idea. You couldn't even plan. Baby, because listen, she didn't even know she was going to have the show tonight. But the download has been dealing with me for weeks. I've been on this for weeks. And this might just be the opening up the door for it, but it was very much so urgent to share that some of us need to operate in a spirit of reconciliation in this season. I understand it to be, it is like a seed. You reconciling in this season means that you are planting a seed that's going to reap a harvest of love, friendship later on. I'm not sure who that is for. You may not see an immediate return from the individual that you're looking to reconcile with, but understand that you are planting a seed and that it will return unto you. See, also the download is you cannot expect a return unless you invest. Isn't that what we talk about in finance? With all the finance conversations that's happening right now, what are we hearing the most? Invest. Why? To seek a return. So if we can do that with money, why can't we do that with relationships? I have to believe that the seeds that I have been sowing and have sown for years and will continue to sow as far as relationships, that I will yield a return. How much do you value relationships from people? See, you got millionaires and billionaires that's lonely. You got millionaires and billionaires that's committing suicide daily because they don't have any relationships, no friendships, no family members, no nothing. Oh, but their account is fat. Okay. But you have no relationship skills. You have no one to tell you, I love you. You have no one to hug you. They hadn't even seen anyone in order to give them affection. Yes, plant your seeds of financial growth, but don't forget about the people. Sometimes people are the biggest investment. And the way you treat people is based off of what? That heart test. Y'all got to catch the replay. Please, please, please put pound replay, put pound family, all in the comment section. I'm telling y'all, this is a deep one tonight. Like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share. Some people going to be like, that girl crazy. But I'm going to tell you, some of you guys going to be like, she saved my life. She saved my relationship with my daughter, my son, my nephew, my niece, my cousin, my daddy, my mama, my auntie, my uncle, my grandfather. I don't know. I don't know who. I just get on here everywhere. Pops drop some gems tonight. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. Every key doesn't open every door. And I want to leave that with y'all. Every key don't open every door. Your dad is so right, so wise. I had to learn to not force my love and time on my hurting son. Now I'm going to ask God for the key to that door. Thank you, Lord. My takeaway from tonight. Thank you, Sister Jacqueline, for your continuous support. May you be blessed, and may your family be blessed, and may your relationship continue to prosper and grow. I love you guys for real. I just want to be real with y'all tonight. I'm real with y'all every week, but tonight, when the downloads hit like this, I got to be real. I can't sugarcoat it. I got to give it to you how it was given to me. Invest in your relationship so you can get a return. You never know the seeds that you're planting right now, what type of harvest you're going to get later. Don't sleep on these people. Don't sleep on forgiveness. Don't sleep on reconciliation. Understand that forgiveness takes one person, reconciliation takes two. And don't force a key to a door that's not ready to be opened. Love y'all for real.
She's sugary, she's spice. She is everything plus nice. Take her one-on-one class and she provides the best advice. She'll take you down to the trenches, but only to lead a new way. Only for the sake of you and your legacy to establish a new day. Let's give a warm welcome to the Chief Reprimander and the Supreme Hugger, G. Smith.